It's time to shoot some big lasers. How is everybody doing? Any good drops? Let's see. What were we up to? I think we were up to trying to get maps for the regions that we don't yet have our watchstones in. I would really, really like to get New Vestir. New Vestir I already have one watchstone in, so that doesn't matter too much. There are these poor joys I could run. Is the trade website up yet? That's actually something that's very important for me to look at. It is. Okay, that's good. So we got this yesterday, and I would like to sell it. There we go. That was, I think, the big thing we got yesterday that I was planning on selling. Is this the, like, good one? I know there's 3 of them, and one of them is, like, pretty valuable. Or at least is more valuable than the others. I don't think it's this one. Are there any divination cards we wanted to sell? I don't believe so. I think actually these Imperial Legacies would probably be a good idea to offload. What are these going for? Probably like 2C-ish. So 8/4 chaos marks it that we want to sell them only as a unit of 4. Pride grips worth anything right now? Probably not. They're pretty common. Oh well. Let us do some mapping. What we're here for. Another harvest. Oh, are there 3 groves here this time? That's really nice. I have anything whose sockets I desperately want to recolor? I don't think so. I would kind of like to get one of these wands to be 3 red, but not a big deal. Have anything that's not yet linked that I want linked? Kinda. Let's see. Had an atlas influence craft a certain type of non-influenced item when harvested. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Let me actually double check this down here. I feel like I missed doesn't this say that it had a currency modifier or something? Oh, I guess it was the it was that one. Okay, I should probably be standing much farther away from these when I open them. Magic or rare armor isn't influenced. Hmm. Um. Ooh, wait, I think I know. Um. See if we can't get anything crazy cool here. Oh, it just adds the influence. It doesn't add a modifier. Okay. Whoops. Up to half a stack of divination cards. Okay. You got it. Unique into a random unique weapon. You got it. Damn. Linking 5 sockets. Is there anything I have 6-socketed that I want 5 linked? I'm pretty sure there isn't. I mean, it would maybe be that, but... Ah, neat. I lost 1. That's not the worst outcome. Let's see. I just kind of want to keep going for these, socket link crafts. Change a stack of breach splinters or a breach stone into splinters or a breach stone of another type. Unfortunately, I'm very certain that I don't have a breach stone yet. Yeah, so as well swap these into something else. That's a good upgrade. That is a very good upgrade. We can actually just 5-link this chest piece. Put it on the trade website for, I don't know, like Quincy or something. It's a reverse 5-link. I don't see those very often. these Jail Splinters. That is a very good find. Let's double check that there's not another. Alright.
I need more mana. When I'm ready, and not before.
Murder! Murder! To win! Absorb! Joy!
Oh, this was gonna be the map that I was gonna put all of my ritual vials onto. Totally forgot about that. Man, I need to get more active using my flask to get rid of those bleeds. I'm still pretty tired. I just woke up and I didn't get too much sleep, so I'm gonna blame that. See. Oh, hey, a delirium orb. Holy crap. How much does this cost? Okay. Wow, that's a real good one. I definitely also want to defer this orb. Probably those splinters. And those as well. Yeah. $21.23 Cyclone. Goodness. I very much want to pick that up.
Hello.
It's tempting me to play Cyclone again, and I must resist. Do I have another Conquer? This is in the perfect Cyclone colors, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna knock this down to like 45C, just because I would much rather have it sell quickly.
Got my eye on you.
Come back soon. Still sane?
Oh boy, Belfry. Corners.
more mana.
Okay. After the boss, I need to remember to come back out here and clear the rest of the map.
Killing you will be utterly satisfying. Hand of justice. Force of arms.
How much I'm doing through his like super resistance.
Your sentence is death. My lesson at your own peril.
Proxima does not have stone yet. Ooh, Moonstone Ring. Words. I think it's Crusader that has the good ES mods, actually. I was having trouble getting my Ignite laser off there. I think there was like a tree or something that was in my way that was blocking the laser. That was the last ritual. Once again, need to, at tremendous cost, defer this. What world is this terminus? Not particularly. It's gonna take the money and the essence.
Good to see you.
Not worth anything. Not with minimum movement speed, they probably aren't. It's a bit rough. Whatever. Fine. Now that the trade website's back up, I should go buy an anima stone.
Like a trough into a flesh pit. I knew you'd come crawling back.
Another harvest. That's nice. Hopefully we get some good options. Body armor enchantment. That sounds nice. Oh, goodness. That was a lot of damage. Let's see. 2% life, or 1 life per 2 quality. I mean, that's better than what's going on here now. I had a better chest piece, actually. Let me, remove the fact that that is for sale. There we go. That's a much better idea. There's a lot of resists. No life kinda kills it, though. It's a lot of resists. No good life kills it, though. Let's see. Resistance change, socket colors. Sacrifice a weapon or armor to create jewelry or jewels when harvested. I don't think I've ever done that craft, so I'm kind of interested in it. Oh god, I did not, put my chest piece back on. That was almost a very large mistake. I was like, oh, am I out of mana? Why is the Divine Iron not channeling? Weapon or armor to create a belt with similar modifiers. Those modifiers are in fact similar. A weapon or armor to create a ring with similar modifiers. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Remove physical, add physical. That's a good one. There we go.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Just double check there's not a third one. Yep. Okay, that was productive. That counts. Gonna be a pain to price, I imagine. Oh, you know what I should have done? I keep forgetting that other than the like remove and add crafts, I should be banking the crafts, like that life craft. I probably should have just saved for whatever my endgame chess piece is gonna end up being.
She grappled with her being from the beginning. A lesson hid in everything that moved and everything that did not. What separated the two? Why did it move? Why did it not? A life, she determined, was the difference. But she moved and would never not. For that was my duty. Was she alive? She did not know, and I could not answer her.
I need more mana.
Boss ritual then. Do not kill.
Entropy. Joy.
Maven's invitation.
Best. Prove.
You can like hear that heart beating. Is chart worth anything right now? Probably not. And splinters worth anything right now? Probably not. It's a lot of damage to bow attacks. I should have grabbed the glass blowers. Oh well. It's time to do a Maven fight. This is the key to a crucible. Stretches the sanity of the mind.
Survive. Lash.
Easy peasy.
Toughen.
I need more mana.
Grasp. Toughen. Champion. Win. Tribute.
Wow, very good. So cool. Let's see though, what do we have here? Rogue Exiles. Abyss monsters, +3 to level of troves. I think there's another region that has like plus something to level of abyssal depths, which is way better. Abyssal troves in area have a 10% chance to drop a rare item with an abyssal socket. That's very interesting. Sulfites. Sulfite hoarding monsters, interesting. I think always containing a warhorde is really big. I think. I think the play for this area is to go Holy Legion, Air, and then probably this node again. Either this node, or we go all the way to Sulfide Sentinels, or all the way to Vodafort. Honestly, I think, yeah, we would grab this and then go down that way. That makes sense to me. Fortunately, those points were the only reward we got from that fight. And we are once again in a position where we don't have any new maps to run. And we don't have any maps in Lyra Arthane.
Godslayer.
I think right now what we want to do is go pick up that Anima Stone. Let me check the trade website. It's being very slow, but I think it does in fact still work. Okay, so it actually looks like that is a not a valuable modifier. So I'm just going to relist this for 45C. See, how much is an Anima Stone versus how much is a Primordial Knight? Trade website is really chugging. $150C for an Anima Stone. To refresh the search because it failed again. I have to refresh the search again because it failed. I also need to check Oh Ninja to see how much a Exalt is worth to make sure that I don't waste a bunch of my money. 74C for an Exalt. Maven's orbs right now are 3 to a mirror. Definitely not something that I need to bank on getting anytime soon. Oh yeah, the Primordial Might search went through. just over an X. Um, 125 divided by 75 is, or 75 over 125, 75 over 125 is, this is like 1.6x, so I think ideally we would want to buy it from this guy who has it listed for 1.5x. He's already sold. That isn't the classic. I think in basically all cases, the Anima Stone is going to be more expensive than getting the other three and crafting an Anima Stone myself. An unexpected error occurred. What a surprise. $150. See, it's exactly 2x basically. For this Anima Stone. So it's going to be about 1.5x or so to try and buy Primordial Might. I can, oh, the whole page just like refreshed itself and my search disappeared. What is this orb? Is this the new, I assume this is the new Atlas Regret. That's the Maven orb. $120C. This is so rough trying to get these from people when they've all probably like sold already, because just because of how long the delay is between me hitting the search button and their result popping up. Please join the party. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really liking the build myself. Right now I'm just trying to get some gear upgrades, but the trade website is acting up. I really want to get an anima stone for those +2 golems. There we go. Yeah. I have 3 harmony or 3 eminence socketed in right now. And so as soon as I plug in the anima stone, I will get bumped right up to 6. And I'll probably double up on my chaos golem, because that physical damage reduction is actually kind of huge. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna wait a couple more days before I bother with the cluster duels, just because trying to craft cluster duels on your own anymore is a huge pain ever since they nerfed the percentages on the notables. So I'm probably just gonna wait and then buy them myself. I'm just gonna message this person with this anima stone, or honestly, I would rather give them 2x and 5c. Are you in SSF? Yeah, if you are, then you really have no choice but to craft them. There's so much extra damage. Great website is really killing me now. Oh, okay, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, statistically, like a week, maybe 2 into the league, there'll just have been so many cluster jewels that have dropped that it's bound to not be, super expensive, I think. One thing to note, though, is, in the POB, I have marked to take Cremator. I've actually updated the POB. It's in the description right now. And I've changed a couple of things around. Notably that we don't want to take Cremator because destroying the corpses makes it so that they don't proliferate the ignites, which is a much bigger issue than I had thought it would be. So ideally what you want to do is find a cluster jewel that has 3 notables, maybe even Cremator on it, but you want the 2 notables that you are going to be pathing to towards the jewel sockets to be the 2 that you're going to be taking. And you want the 3rd one, like Cremator, to be in the back of the cluster jewel so that you don't have to path to it. All of my searches, they just keep failing. Over and over and over, they keep failing. You know, while I wait for that, I should probably, let's see. Is this guy gonna respond? 129 chaos. I have a pair of gloves that I want to link up and replace my current pair of gloves with. These actually don't have an influenced modifier. I just did the harvest craft thing that adds an influence modifier. Because I thought it would add an influence modifier, but it didn't. It just added the influence itself. Let's see. Should be easy to color. Should be easy to color. There we go. Yeah, so this is just a bunch more life. Let me actually see if I can't bless this. There we go. This is such a good pair of gloves. This base for the Divine Ire, it solves a tremendous amount of our mana issues by just making it cost no mana 30% of the time effectively. Yeah, I've died to porcupine explosions a lot so far. Just because I'm in general pretty reckless, even on like really tanky builds. I've died on like some of the tankiest things you can imagine. Just really stupid stuff because I'm pretty reckless. And porcupines, I absolutely, like several times so far this league, have just like zapped a pack of porcupines and then like flame dashed directly into it. Like a lot of times I'll like flame dash to release the Divine Ire. And I have absolutely flame dashed into the pack of porcupines that I just lasered. Please, I beg of you, somebody sell me this rock. $159. Finally. Anima Stone. There we go. I can probably cut this now. There we go. And now we can summon this golem. Summon all of those golems, and then an additional chaos golem. Thank you very much. Put this into here. This money back, and then grab... Running out of portal scrolls, which is a pain. Oh, and with the trade website the way it is, I really don't want to have to go through the effort of buying more. Oh well. I feel much safer now with this many golems. Let's figure out what map to run. I think I just want to run any map and then...
Godslayer?
You know what I haven't done? I haven't done any delving yet with this build. I should go do that, just to at least upgrade my soul fight capacity. Because anytime Nico's been popping up in maps, I've been not getting any soul fight.
See you later.
This build should be pretty good for delving. Probably not as good for delving as, like a projectile-based build or something with, like, chains and whatnot. Because the, proliferation radius is actually pretty small. But for, like, these nodes, it basically cleans these up, because these are basically just rituals.
Oops, clumsy me.
Let's go to the mining camp real quick, just so we can pick up flares. Dynamite. Definitely gonna have to boost our darkness resist a lot real quick. But yeah, this seems perfectly fine for delves. Yeah, sure. I would definitely be willing to do that. Let me head back to the mine encampment. Do you want to drop a pastebin link into the chat? Okay. I'll do another couple delve nodes then. I still haven't picked up a Mantra of Flames. It's probably fine, though. My damage is good right now. If anything, I want a little bit more tankiness to, give me more leeway to do stupid things.
I need more mana.
I definitely don't want to use the trade website right now. out of sulfite. Let me actually head back to the mining camp and upgrade my sulfite capacity. Actually, do I even have any more azurite? Okay, there we go. That saves me from having to dump excess sulfite every time I get Nico in a map. It's 80 to total mana cost of skills. That sounds really not ideal. Maybe for like Archmage or something.
Still sane.
Aha, there we go. I got the Enduring Mana Flask.
Yes.
Now I think I just want to run a high map and then put Zana on it. Yeah, all of my flasks are trash too right now, other than the Aziris and now this Enduring Flask. Yeah, my Quicksilver Flask, this is literally the one that you get from Act 1. I mean, I might as well transmute it. Might as well roll something actually useful on this flask. Increased duration, that's really good. Let me look up the specific effects of Enfeeble. Does that reduce hit damage only? Let's see. He'll... Oh, just less damage. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to juice this a little bit more. Oh.
A single tap from the chisel, and the guide's marks grow far clearer.
Yeah, I'll call this good. What I'm going to do for this map is I'm going to put these 3 ritual vessels into it. Which should get me some pretty crazy results. Might as well fortune favors the brave. Oh, I forgot to put Zana on it. Whoops. Oh well. So rituals are gonna be like actually like kind of spooky here. I hope there's 4 rituals. If not 4 rituals spawned, it's gonna be really sad. You just clear out everything around the ritual site. Oh goodness, that's a Beyond boss. Okay, only 2 rituals remaining. That's very unfortunate. Gonna be a Beyond boss in every one of these rituals because there's a pack of I don't remember what the pack modifier is that summons them. There's a blue pack that does that.
When I'm ready and not before.
nightmare prevails.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Maven is also here. I wonder if the Maven modifiers that get added to the boss are gonna be applied in the boss that gets resummoned for the ritual.
Entropy. Quicken.
I need
Oh
more
my god,
mana.
he's so fast.
Joy.
I was real close. I saw my health down at like way down here. Yeah, it actually wasn't too bad. None of these rituals were that bad. Did I actually use the vessels? Okay, here's that 2123 Cyclone I deferred a while ago. Okay, 7,900 tribute. Are any of these synthesized items worth anything? Nope. Well, I take the Cyclone definitely. How much is baited expectations? Is this even a valuable thing anymore? I don't think so. Yeah, the Cyclone is probably quite a bit. I'll actually pull up the trade website and start searching it now so that in half an hour when it's done, I can list it for the price that pops up. Oh, it's a Vol Cyclone too. Wow, okay. I did not even notice that the first time. Yeah. Honestly, it tempts me to roll a Cyclone character. Because I do enjoy Cyclone quite a bit. I really don't care about those low-level breach splinters. Alright, well, overall that was a pretty successful map. $75C, according to the trade website, for this Cyclone. Surprisingly, like, that's like an X, but I was expecting a bit more. I remember in like Legion or something, I went to buy a 2123 Cyclone, and it was like 5 or 6x, and that was like a week or two into the league. I should go do heist, because I have yet to do any heist this league. Oh my god, I forgot that this place is public again. So every time I come to the Rogues Harbor, it's gonna lag to all hell as I load in like 7 people's MTX.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Stay out of trouble.
See you, mate.
Think it through.
Good chat.
Anytime. How can I help? I'll be here when you need me.
Hope this ain't all on me.
I can only hope that GGG realizes how much people hate loading in other people's stuff. Especially every time you portal out of a heist and back to the harbor.
Thief. Hear that? We ain't alone. Place is crawling with guards.
Who goes there?
You're here to make sure they don't kill us both.
Intruder!
Too easy. Plenty more where that came from, I reckon.
Remain alert.
Blink.
Who goes there? Your lives!
Consider your actions, yeah? We don't want too much attention.
Intruder!
Yeah. Reckon I'll find something better. Urn's on the other side of this door. Grab it so we can get out of here. Wait. Hear that? We've been made. Grab what you can and head out.
I'll try to make it quick. For your honor!
Back the way we came, rookie.
Good. Don't slow down. Hold the line! If not,
When
don't
I'm
look
ready
friendly.
and not before.
We're still breathing, Rook. So you ain't done half bad. Take that urn to Faustus, yeah? He'll sort you out.
I haven't looked at the challenges for this league. I'll have to do that. Because I'm willing to bet that I'm going to need to play a bunch of heist. Which I have mixed feelings on. Great White Beast and Vestal's Epic. Okay, I could actually go do those pretty quick. Complete an encounter in Bestiary. Okay. Oh, you know what? I do forget every single time that I can re-roll the favors. So much so that I literally haven't done it a single time yet. There's so many times where I'm like, oh man, nothing good is here, and then I just take like a bunch of low-level currencies. Let's see. Vendor recipes. I need to grab like a contract or some markers. Beat a harvest boss. Harvest the heart of the grove. Okay, so there's like a bunch of like really easy stuff, and then there's harvest the heart of the grove. I have yet to see Alhazman, let alone fight him. Oh, these are literally all the modifiers from the Zana thing. 150 warband leaders, that's a bit obnoxious. Isn't there a map that has, there's like 3 maps or something that have warbands as the boss, which will probably be good for that. Brandis just gonna be obnoxious no matter what. I hate Brandis. I've only found 2 lab trials so far. Heist Blueprint, Unique Contract, Defeat the Twins. I didn't even defeat the Twins in Heist because I never got the contract and I couldn't be bothered to buy it. I hope it's easier to get a hold of this time around. Apparently there's still 4 different ritual types I haven't seen. Beat each of the following combinations of bosses in a ritual encounter. Interesting. I didn't fight any Metamorphs last league at all. So I'm gonna have to make sure to do that this league. The boss is a foundry map within 3 seconds of one another and without being hit by corpse rain. Without being hit by slam, screech, mines. Propolis, while you are affected by Bone Royal and he is bleeding. That's really specific. Defeat the Defiler and Sepulchre while you have 5 stacks of Suffering, Torment, and Withering. Okay. Beat 1,250 map bosses while you're being witnessed by the Maven. That's actually not too bad. Zirian the Alluring Abyss, Abazoth, Jeula, Shaper, Uder, or Elder Seers. At Awakening level 8 or higher. Interesting. I assume some sort of Maven thing adds +1 to your maximum Awakening level. Oh man, that means Cirrus 9 is going to be a thing that's just harder than Cirrus 10. Harvest Heart of the Grove 15 times. Fuck that. That's so obnoxious. Kill Zaro 100 times in Uber Lab. That's way more reasonable than 15 Harvest Heart of the Grove. I assume that Heart of the Grove is going to be insanely rare. Oh well. back to heisting, I suppose. I do have a blueprint that I want to run, so yes, I'm gonna be needing to get everybody leveled up for that. Perception 2, Demolition 2, Engineering 1.
What do you need?
Right. What's the job? I brought an old mate of mine along for this job. Her name's Talina.
Pleasure to meet you.
She might not look like much, but
Excuse
she can
me.
get into places no one else can. Should have ignored the noise, mate.
I see you, scum.
Hate this part of the job. Not too shabby, mate.
Thieves!
Oh, know a girl who loved that?
Security has spotted us.
Just die!
Got to be quick. Dead or alive!
No more distractions.
Dead or alive! You're going to keep it down. I think it'd look better in pieces too. Keep it quick. I should have ignored the noise, mate.
I wonder if they fixed all of the AI issues that Heist had last league.
I've got to make tracks soon.
I hope so.
Back to work.
Who goes?
If it ain't broke,
No witnesses.
get the bastards off me.
I might as well pick up this rogue gear. I didn't do any rogue gear crafting in Heist. I liked the Heist mechanic, I just felt that
Very good. Stay
there was
focused.
way too much management of like gear and like leveling all of the guys.
Good. Keep up the
Apparently that's been trimmed down a lot in terms of like leveling and stuff. But still, having to like gear each of the rogues with like their like specific equipment, that's just like kind of really obnoxious.
Hate this part. So right, mates.
Fight like you mean it!
This one might hurt. Coming through.
guards down. Let's go.
Guess we're doing this. Back from nothing.
There have been 3 of this unique enemy here so far.
Can we go?
When I'm ready and not before.
Near flawless execution. Be proud.
Agreed. I've seen how bad it can get.
The burning pond.
Yeah. The burning pond.
I do love the Heist dialogue though. I hate loading Rogue Harbor. Oh my god, this is so obnoxious. Everything is so slow.
Oh? Oh, beautiful piece. Good luck to you.
Let's see, what else do I need to level up? Perception. Who does perception? Karst.
Just keep me alive. I'll do the rest. Forgot to tell you. Bringing this lug with us on this job.
By Muck.
He's an absolute nutter. Ain't you, Huck?
Security inbound.
I got the best of you.
Huck is probably my favorite of the rogues.
All clear. Guards incoming.
I long for battle. You've seen too much.
This is such a long layout. I thought they did away with this. Wait a minute.
No further.
See, and there's only one. Okay, no, there's a second special room. Okay. I don't care about the jewelry one though, because this area is too low level for it to have anything good.
Don't need it.
What are you hiding?
Incomprehensible.
I've got. Who put you in a bad mood?
Yeah, Ritual, I love it. Ritual is exactly what I want. And Echoes, like the Maven stuff in the arena, is all right up my alley. Like, I like the Echo stuff, like, other than the Maven thing, because the, like, Atlas passives are just kind of, like, set it and forget it. I don't want to, like, have to micromanage, stuff every single time I run a map. That's not why I play this game.
Combat.
Honestly, I play this game mostly as a POB tester. To verify that my path of building stuff works.
Incoming.
Focus, cars, focus! Or get!
Combat positions.
Not even.
I just realized that all of the text that should be appearing in the chat box behind me is not appearing. Which is something that somebody brought up the other day that I have yet to fix. Yeah, I was really confident with this build. A lot of times, my League starter, I'm like, this will probably work. But this time I was like, this is definitely gonna work.
I can't see. Let that hand, rookie. Rock!
Yeah, which is why I put out a build guide for it, because I was like, I think this is both definitely going to work and something that other people would be interested in.
Oh, bloody do it, mate. Hey.
Combat positions. Good. Keep going.
Honestly, I started with Blazing Salvo and was like, this will probably work, and then it absolutely did not.
Didn't have many of those in
Until
my
I switched from Assassin into Saboteur, and instead of doing self-cast, did Mines. And then it was one of the strongest single target skills I've ever made.
Hello, hello, hello. Ah, how lovely. Farewell.
What do you need?
Alright, let's prepare this Grand Heist. Let's grab the Grand Heist and then prepare it, because that seems like a good order of things to be doing.
What do you need?
I only did like 2 or 3 Grand Heists last league, which is definitely a mistake. I should have been doing a lot of them. Should have honestly just been doing, like, beast splitting and stuff.
Anytime. Good.
Yes, sir.
Also, now that I've started doing heists, I can pick up the quests from maps.
Who's a pretty little girl?
Honored to be chosen.
Just keep me alive. I'll do the rest.
Hey, mates. Joining us on this job, Tibbs? Seems that way. That's a relief, honestly. Normally I'm the largest target. Huh. Oh, you're still a plenty big target.
How do I unlock stuff?
To you.
Excuse me?
Nothing, ma'am. Sorry. Sorry.
Or is this blueprint just already completely revealed or something? Isn't there like multiple wings? Oh god, it's been so long. Let's see, actually, doesn't it say on here? Wings revealed 1 of 2. There's no, like, interactable buttons anywhere. Am I dumb? Do I have to take this to somebody else to do that? Oh, I have to talk to Wakano, don't I?
Need a trim?
Yeah, reveal blueprint details. That's what I'm... There we go. There we go. There we go. No.
More like this.
Yeah. Let's see, what all do I want? I probably want Delirium rewards. And that's all the reveals I have, so I guess this is what we're going in with. Alert level increases every 10 seconds is definitely not something I'm interested in having. Yeah, that's fine.
Team.
Blackguard.
Bandit.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
That's because it is a bad thing.
All jobs must be filled.
Okay.
There he is, big boy.
All jobs are filled.
We
Hello?
have to do this every
Oh,
time.
over here.
Oh, come on, just having a little fun.
Oh, fine.
I don't know anybody with counter thaumaturgy, so I can't run this yet.
Tibbs is so tall that he's so tall that...
Uh-huh.
Oh, just wait, he's so tall that... Look how tall Tibbs is, everyone!
Good try, champ. Now we, grown-ups, can focus on the job.
Such good dialogue.
Stay out of that room, Exile. That's not for you.
That would just make life complicated.
Good intuition, witch. You know what? My model starts to lag behind every single time my CPU spikes, which happens every single time I walk into this place. Who is it that introduces the counter thaumaturgy guy? Is it, Isla? I should do some engineering, contracts. Trap disarmament. I think she also does that.
Creative solutions on the fly. You do know what you're doing, yes?
Thieves! Die!
Better plan would have avoided this.
I like you better this
No
way.
further!
The beautiful design. A shame I have to make it.
Thieves!
They should have thought this through.
Good plan reaps its own rewards.
Stop them! Maintain formation.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Seize them!
They need a tactical error. A better plan would have avoided this.
Cretin!
Traps at the arse end of engineering. No artisanship.
Hold the line!
My turn. This clock is on the verge of chiming.
Is mine's active? No, okay.
Don't move! Hey, you!
We will be detected if we are
Stop
not
there!
careful.
Stop there!
Turn. From the blueprints, I thought it had...
Let's go!
Thieves! For your honor! Remember your training!
I'm just gonna smack it with a wrench.
Who goes there?
Ah, the fun part! Poor Pats, bad craftsmanship. Violent Zootikins! Here comes a beating.
Surrender or die! Hold the line!
Sorry, a fight's on.
I need more mana.
This has inspired an idea for a new invention.
find something to sell? A beautiful piece. Return soon, yes?
Greetings.
Sir. Thought we might be able to use another hand on this one. Meet Niles.
You don't like me, I can tell.
He used to be an interrogator for the Templar. Can read minds a little bit.
Now you really don't like me. I really don't want to get stabbed again.
Trespasser!
Yeah, I'll grab the essences. Why not?
Thank God we survived. Oh, wait, I have to...
Guards, get in position.
Pathetic!
Don't you own a few markers? Mortal strength carries the day. Torture counts as combat.
Thieves, die!
I'm unimpressed.
Trespassers!
Avarice is not entirely without merit.
Take it. It's yours. But we might get noticed.
Cretin!
You can handle this? Yes?
Take it. It's yours.
Thank God we survived. Oh, wait, I didn't mean...
I'm certain they're onto us.
Seize them!
Torture counts as combat. Avarice is not entirely...
Oops.
without merit.
When I'm ready, and not before.
It would seem you have chosen death.
Time to retreat.
Okay, not a single problem. Very definitely did not almost fail the heist.
I refuse to die here.
Beat your head through that!
It would not
Hey,
today.
with your love!
I refuse to die here.
Stop that! Justice demands your death! Seize them!
I knew we could do it. Mostly.
I'll get it where it needs to go.
Alright, now time to properly run that blueprint.
job. Splendid.
No, not him.
It is me.
No, I'm saying I don't want you along.
I don't believe that decision is yours to make.
Luckily for you.
Indeed. Were it up to me, you would be forever at my side, like a loyal and adoring pup.
Ugh.
The boss has signed off on this.
Hello.
All right.
Get your gear. Say a prayer. Whatever you need to do before we go in.
A prayer? I might as well ask the solstice rower for an albino egg. Equally absurd. I really don't want to get stabbed again. Allow me to focus.
Quick, before they make too much noise.
Glad you're on my side. I'm unimpressed.
There. Reckon I'll find something better.
Ooh. 120 ball clarity.
You seem time for a tussle. Glad you're on my side. They've come time for a tussle. Don't you know what you markers? Commence the bloody work.
Take it. Shh, we're making too much noise.
Time for a tussle.
Who let you in here?
Got eyes on the prize.
I really don't.
Let's see. What do we have here? Like a mist wall. Replica Void Eye. Replica Blood Play. Spirit level 20 taunting contraption. Use a flask. And then the Chaos Claw. Can I price check things that are in these cases? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go to the trade website. Let's see. So Replica Void Eye, I think, is the only one of these replicas that might be worth something. Yeah, it's worth like 10C. I'll pick it up.
Let's find Adia.
Horrible time to just be standing around.
I refuse to die here.
Divine Iron Heist is neat because you get to be the one that charges up the attack that you fire when the wall opens. Excuse me.
I'm bleeding. We can't stop now.
obliteration wands, probably not worth using, I think. Obliteration is the one that does the chaos explosion, right?
I refuse to die here.
You already get like a not quite explosion from Ignite Proliferation. And we're not really scaling chaos damage too much to be increasing the damage of the obliteration explosions. I don't know what the other stats on obliteration are like. Let me actually take a look at it. Physical damage is extra chaos. Yeah, really the only stat it's got on it is the physical is extra chaos, which I don't think it would be better than +1. And even then, +1 isn't our ideal stat. Really, what we want is chaos damage over time multiplier, % fire damage, and flat fire on like a wand or a scepter. Fire damage over time multiplier. Because we're without like any special gear or anything, we're actually not dealing any chaos damage at all. The only chaos damage I'm using right now is coming from my Ziri's Promise. But yeah, if we take a look in my character sheet, under Divine Ire, we're only dealing fire and lightning damage.
Death awaits.
Ready yourself for combat.
Alright, I'll just pick all of these up and sort through them later.
Now you just leave something like that lying around.
Probably don't need to be picking up the non-synthesis and whatever rares, but it's fine. Actually running out of inventory space, which is something I forgot that I'm just gonna have to care about. Ooh, I don't know. I should not have opened those jewelry chests. There's 2 delirium things coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough alert level to get all of them.
If it ain't broke, it will be.
Ooh, 8% increased dexterity as an implicit is actually really good on a belt.
This one might take a bit.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Take it. It's yours.
Too much clutter.
Yeah, I should have banked between wings. That was a big mistake.
If it ain't broke, it will be.
Outsiders are forbidden.
I'll take a look.
I need more mana.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're only going to be able to open one of these up. Well, actually, we can come back afterwards and pick up the other one, because we've got Tibbs.
Right, we've got to make tracks soon.
We got company.
Incomprehensible! How convenient. I need
Too much clutter.
Right, let's
Nah, go on. You got him.
Let's see. Replica Tempestuous Steel. Secrets of Suffering Scepter.
you in here.
Oh my god, Replica Dream Feather I'm pretty sure is like actually really good. I think it Replica Dream Feather, Replica Tempestuous Steel. Replica Dream Feather build might be dead though, because of ore stacking is gone. I'm not 100% sure. 30C. Replica Tempestuous Steel. Either way, I need to make a lot of room in my inventory. I'll just drop that. 38C. I'll pick up the Tempestuous Steel. Both pretty good finds.
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have let that one go either.
Too much clutter.
Let's see, are there any terrible prophecies that I don't want? Lost maps. Lasting impressions.
stand back.
Too much clutter.
Oh my god. What? This ring is really good. As soon as I get out of here, I'll show it again.
Don't lose momentum! What a blessed day, eh?
You minimize our actions. Nothing is blessed or cursed. We just did a good job.
Yeah. Wasn't letting me into the portal. For large and medium clusters. Let's see, let me remember what exactly the nodes are called. On the mediums, you want Wasting Affliction and Blowback. If you can't get both of those, then probably one of them along with Burning Bright. Those are like the 3 best nodes on the mediums. And then on the larges, Burning Bright is basically the only good one. And then I like Doriani's Lesson as the other one because it's both all right in terms of damage, and it gives us a little bit of elemental leech, which is nice. But personally, I'm probably gonna wait a bit to pick up Cluster Jewels because there's just not gonna be too many of them that are like good on the market yet. A lot of prophecies.
What have you got for me?
I have no idea about the value of any cluster tools. Outside of the ones that I've used for other builds. Brand Cluster Jewel I think is going to be worth a bit, but I'm not sure about any of the rest. I'm gonna list this belt for like 5C or something. Let's see. Like 10C for this cluster jewel. And then this ring. If it weren't for the fact that it's corrupted, that implicit pair is absolutely amazing. I didn't notice that it was corrupted at first when I was in the heist, and so I thought that this was, like, crazy insane. The level 23 flammability and fire damage to spells and attacks is such a good combo. I wouldn't add carrion to the build because all of the things that care about having different types of golems, stone golem and carrion golem, both count as physical golems. With the 6 golem slot, I double up on chaos golem just because I want that buff up at all times because it's huge for our defenses.
Happy hunting.
Greetings.
Toodles.
Alright, that's probably enough heist for now. Earlier, you said that you were going to post your paste bin for me to take a look at. Is that something you still want me to do? I was actually thinking about that. I think it got automatically deleted because you posted a link. If you just post, like, the end part of the paste bin code in chat, it'll probably, appear. Yeah, on my end, I'm not seeing the link. Okay, I can see that. So let me open up POB and try and import that. Okay. I was able to import. Let me switch this screen over. Okay, this is just the tree without any of the skills in it. Did you just build this tree, or is this an import of your character? Because if you can, I would import your character into, POB. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Is this what your cluster looks like? Okay, no, that jewel socket should also be taken. Makes sense. These clusters are fine for, where we are in the league right now. You just sell, that Cyclone real quick. Okay, back to the POB. Let's see. Three looks fine. Level 83. Let's take a look at the items. Yeah. So one more eminence. Yeah, those ones are fine, definitely. Artifice. Let's tick up some of this stuff. Are you using Arcanist brand with just flammability right now and not Wave of Conviction? Also, this is the Divine Ire that you're actually using. There we go. Yep, makes sense. Those are pretty good boots. I can see why that you're using them, despite the fact that they've got their issues. Yeah, the only thing that pops out super immediately is that you would want to get Wave Conviction Combustion on that Arcanist brand when you can. I assume Malevolence is disabled right now, because you would be using Heralds and then Purity of Elements. Or actually, you wouldn't really need to be using Purity of Elements, because you're almost at resist cap anyways. Okay. So, next level, assuming that you would put another Eminence in here. Brings you up to over 500,000 DPS against Shaper tier enemies, which is really good for this early in the league. If I were you, other than the Arcanist brand thing, I would probably go ahead and start using Skitterbots. Because this is another, like, really big damage increase. Almost 20%. And, that puts you at, like, a bit low mana. Yeah, Skitterbots is incredible. When it first came out, I saw the mine stuff and was like, okay, if I'm on a mine build, I'll use them. And then I realized, shortly after, that they shock and chill all of the enemies that are near them, like passively, which is just free shock on builds that aren't already shocking. Yeah, an Enduring Mana Flask. Oh, I should get warding set up on one of my flasks. That would actually solve a lot of my deaths due to vulnerability. I need to remember to get around to that. Yeah. In terms of tree, you're probably just good right now. In terms of skills, I would get the Skitterbots going and then the Arcanist brand as soon as you can. Obviously, your boots are going to be a bit difficult to replace. Damn, those are some good boots. Honestly, you might even want to save up and four-link them with Vol Orbs. Should be... Is it, how much is it to four-link something? I want to say that it's like 12 fusings or something. So it would also be 12 Vol Orbs. I don't know if that would be worth it. You might just be able to buy a similar pair of boots for like the 20 chaos or whatever that works out to. Flasks, a flask that's super cheap, or well, like relatively cheap. Yeah. Okay, somebody's buying that tempestuous steel. Let me deal with that real quick. Yeah, the boots being the wrong colors is definitely also going to be an issue. Yeah, and they're pure strength base, so recoloring them cheaply with Vol Orbs is not going to happen. Yeah, I think, yeah, not too much is probably going to get done there. Green, red, blue, though, means that if you wanted to, you could put, you could probably rearrange your gems and stuff. Yeah. There's a couple of ways you could work around having those boots that way, probably just like putting other skills in there and then like recoloring like a different gear piece, but that's something probably figure out on your own. But I was saying flasks. It's Ziri's Promise. Is really good for this build, and it should be pretty cheap, probably like 5 or 6C at this point in the league for like a decently rolled one. Yeah, +2 minion helmet, that's really good. Getting Chaos Golem to 22 is huge. It's like 6 or 7% more physical damage reduction. Or increased physical damage reduction, I should say. But yeah, Ziri's Promise, while active, like right here, this is 25% more Ignite DPS on like a not great rolled one. And it's that good because it double dips your physical damage, because it takes the physical damage from Divine Ire, which is by default a completely physical spell that then converts to lightning. So you get the entirety of your physical damage converted as extra chaos, and then all of your elemental damage, that's your fire and your lightning, is also going to get bumped up. Let me see something real quick here. This node here is not very good. This node here is a lot better. This gives you fire damage over time multiplier. For example, this is 0.8% DPS, whereas this one is 2.9% DPS. So I would just switch these two nodes around real quick. Let's see, yeah. And other than that, this looks pretty solid. Oh, this up here is also good. This is 5% more damage for you. Definitely want to take both halves of this cluster just because it's really, really strong. Anything that causes your ignites to deal damage faster is amazing, which is why this node down here, even though it's like an attack skills focused node, it gives damage over time multiplier and faster ignites. So this is a really good candidate for anointing. In fact, let me check something real quick here. Ignite DPS. Let it calculate the whole tree. Yeah, currently that Burning Brutality node is the highest damage increase single node on the tree. By like a pretty significant margin. Yeah, let me show you something real quick about Path of Building. Let me spell the word imported correctly. This is currently the list of builds that I have for this league that I'm thinking about. And then all of these folders have tons and tons of POBs in them as well. Like this one, this is from this is the list of POBs from last league. This is more ones from last league, but these are mostly ones that I didn't use. I probably spend an equal amount of time, if not more time, in Path of Building than I do actually playing Path of Exile, and that's not a joke. I think you might be able to cut this dexterity node. Oh no, you can't. Never mind. Because we do end up with like a surprisingly high amount of dexterity. Just from other stuff. Bleed is a bit weird to build around. Because there's like some stuff that you would think it would scale with, like attack damage, that it doesn't. Same way with how Ignite doesn't scale with spell damage on like this build, so we actually don't care about spell damage at all. In terms of bleed characters, this was one of the builds that I was thinking about league starting with, was a Lacerate Gladiator. Yeah, I think that's definitely the best way to learn how to use a tool like POB better, is to watch people who are proficient and see like how they do things and what their thought processes are. I was worried initially when I put out my build guide for this that it was too long, because it's like 25 minutes long, and most build guides I see from like other people are like 10, 15 minutes long. But I didn't like have a script or anything, and I just kind of talked about like my thought process and stuff, because that's what really helps me understand a build rather than just copy it. But I am gonna head back into Path of Exile here. Because there is still yet more to do. We didn't get any like good new maps, I think, unfortunately, from those heist runs. Oh, I forgot once again to put the Zana modifier on this to refresh the shop. Life would definitely be easier if I were able to, you know, have a single Lyra Arthane map. So that I could find and fight all headsmen for the first time. Oh, there's a Conqueror here. I can tell because of how badly everything is lagging. It's gonna show up any minute now. Yep.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
I'm glad you like that about the build guides. I think that's something that I want to continue with, is having like a lot of explanation and like thought process when I do build guides. I honestly don't know how far I want to take this character. I like it a lot, but as with every league, even though I like a lot of builds that I play, there's just so many builds to play that I usually around like the early 90s is when I usually stop playing. I'll probably definitely play this build to like Cirrus 8. But around that time I might swap onto something else. Yeah, that's definitely true. You have to be at least somewhat interested in details to play PoE, or at least to like get like far in the end game.
When I'm ready, and not before.
You know what? I wonder if my loop filter is fixed, or if I'm gonna have to go manually update it. Because right now I'm just using one of the default never sync filters. As soon as these squares go away, I'll activate the ritual. But I actually have my own modified filter that I use, which is currently broken because of the harvest stuff. I think I need to go on to Filter Blade and like update it manually. Well, this is a twinned map. I wonder, I wonder if that means that this boss is going to be twinned in the Maven arena.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I would definitely trust a Filter Rain by Scissorin. He absolutely knows what he's doing. I'm trying to think if I've ever used one of his build guides, and I don't know that I have. He's definitely very good at the game, and he knows basically everything there is. Oh, I forgot to reroll. I should be doing that. Are either of these new maps? No. Oh well. We have a Maven to fight. It's always fun.
Godslayer.
Are there any builds that want this? A claw attack that's cold and crits. I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Struggle. Quicken. Drain. Strangle. Vigor.
Yeah, this is nice. I'm able to just hit these guys like once with the fully charged beam, and they die.
Quicken. Joyful blood. Joy. Tribute.
Literally no items worthy of popping up on my filter. I assume that this gets much, much better as time goes on. Let's see. Ooh. I think that, going Grove's Call, Wild Fruit, and then the 2 Beyond nodes is the call, because the Beyond nodes are going to be much better later when I'm running many Beyond maps. But just having higher chances to have the Sacred Grove will be nice.
Good to see you.
Okay, we are officially out of good maps to run that are like new. or in an area where we have yet to fight a conqueror. So I guess we just finish up the conquerors that are currently spawned.
Still sane, Exile? Stay sane. Be careful.
I kinda just want to run this Vaults of Aziri.
Come back soon.
Getting a nice 6-link or something out of one of these boxes would be cool. Ash Collar, and I'll pick it up so I can get the polish. actually pretty damn good for like an ES character. Bunch of ES, +1 to all fire spells, skill gems.
When I'm ready, and not before. I need more mana.
Certainly hope that my microphone didn't pick that up, but my stomach is rumbling. I'm getting a bit hungry. It's already past, Jesus, yeah, it's already past 4 o'clock, and I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So, at some point soon, unless I get super distracted like I always do, I'm probably gonna get off for a bit and grab some food. That's good. Definitely good to hear. I think I got like my microphone settings as good as they can be. My microphone itself is like really, really terrible. I've had it for like 6 years or something, and it was like a $10 microphone. There we go. I fucked up my golem summoning order because I'm so used to not having the anima stone. One ritual left. That's good to hear. This microphone is like not that great, but it's definitely way better than like my headset microphone. Yeah, that was the big thing that I spent a lot of time tweaking was various filter settings to make sure that there was no background noise. Oops.
The light of divinity.
I was not paying any attention at all in that fight. I even forgot to put down my brand, I think.
When I'm ready and not before.
Die.
Flesh.
The light of divinity.
Oh. I think monsters have increased AoE in this map. Because normally I feel like that's a safe distance to be at. Should put a portal up if I'm gonna die multiple times. Yeah, I like twice this league already. Oh, whoops! I just summoned a bunch of wrong golems. Yeah, twice this league. I've gone into a map. Like started charging my laser, instantly died, and then been like, I wonder what killed me, and gone back into the map. And been like, ah, yes, it was, Reflect. It's, like, I really, really like Bastion of Elements as a node. It's super, super strong defensively. But Mastermind of Discord is crazy. In terms of damage output. And honestly, also the 1% of mana regen per second is also going to help with, some of the issues with casting Divine Ire. Oh, you know what? Not only was his AoE bigger, I think he was boosted by Maven. She's hovering around here somewhere. Yeah. I tried figuring stuff out to get a shield in on this build so that I could justify using Magna Eclipses, but it's just so much less damage than dual wielding. Like, I think with like really, really strong endgame gear, the damage on this build is going to be so high that you don't care about losing like 25% of your damage to get more survivability. But until that point, I think using a shield is a pretty big sacrifice to try and make. So I definitely want this. I want those splinters, and I think also the void, and then the shaper scarab. Yeah, that seems pretty good. How much is like a delirium orb right now? Like 3C. Let me just double check something here real quick. My damage per second, 9,500. Is Ash Collar really an upgrade? Aw, man, I need to get better wands. If Ash Collar gives me a bit more damage. Yeah, it's that big damage over time multi. Shopping for wands might be my project, like, either later today or tomorrow.
Judging by the trail of
Oh, I'll do this conquer before I leave.
Exile. Still sane.
I need to remember to price this shield. Turn this
Let
void.
me tell your future.
Herb boots with 73
See you
life.
soon.
Worst part about these boots is that I'm tempted to reroll them,
Say.
so I'm just going to vendor them so that I'm not tempted anymore. Let's see, this will be the second conquer in this area.
When I'm ready and not before.
They fought with such ferocity to protect the tree which held their nest. Now the woods burn, and smoke billows through the air, and their flapping wings only draw the flames closer. The fire is coming, Nomad, and it will consume us all.
Thanks, Mr. Cryptic Man.
When I'm ready and not before. I need more mana.
I did a Zana mission earlier in one of these runs, didn't I? That means I have a vendor reset to take a look at. After I killed this guy.
How dare you question God? Yours is
Are you kidding me?
deceiver. You are no servant of innocence.
Alright, well, I guess I'm making the long walk back to that arena. So, I need that watch done.
When I'm ready and not before.
Now every region that I have found a conqueror. I guess no Tyrann's End. I still need to get something from.
Still sane?
$11 life gained for each enemy hit by your spells. That's pretty good. If only the rest of the ring were better. Alright, but for now, I'm gonna head off. I have a hunger that needs to be satiated. It's about 4:30 now. I'll come back at maybe around 6:30ish. So 2 hours. You know what? While I'm still here, I will go ahead and schedule another stream. Yeah, I definitely will. Oh, there's a nice reuse settings button. I've been having to manually update all of these each time. This will be for today at 6:30. Okay, I will see you around.